Yeah, so now we're back out again. Like I said, we're able to talk again. So give you a couple of hints. How can you tell a fake cab from a real one, right? Because most of the time, these guys are using cars that would normally be cabs here in New York City. They're using like Crown Vics or Grand Marquis or something like like an older car that they don't really make anymore. And, that's what they're using to, because it looks like a cab. Except that it's like, usually a black car or whatever. Or they might be even old yellow cabs that have like crazy high mileage on them. And, they still, like I said, they still look like taxis. So they use a lot of those. On occasion, you'll see somebody using an SUV or something like that. Or the main bulk of what they use, though, like I said, are these big box vans. They look like school buses. Okay, we're coming up on one right now. It's parked on the side right here. Right? That's like what the bulk of these guys use. They use stuff like this, or they might use like a regular van, like this white one on the side over here. They might use stuff like that, and this is how they're able to operate. Now, like I said, some of them are legitimate. They're legally, they got their license done, they got their plates, they got everything. But like I said, the overwhelming majority are fake. But how do you really tell most of the time? Number one, if you, like I say, you don't see the blue sticker, what we call the diamond. If you don't see that in the window, then that means that cab is fake. I mean, or the dollar van is fake. It's fake. That's what they refer to as dollar vans, right? They're not real, and you're taking a massive risk taking rides with these kind of guys. Why? Because they're usually not insured the proper way, and if they get into an accident, you're going to be in trouble. I mean, if they get into an accident and you get hurt, then I just really hope that you have good insurance, because that's the only way you're going to be covered. Like I said, the other thing that's crazy is that you'll see plates from like way out of state, nowhere near here in New York. I've seen like insane plates, like I said, like Texas, Virginia, Georgia. I mean, there's no way. I mean, I think there is a way that it can be done, but if they're not rocking like this blue sticker or something like that, it's fake. I'm sorry. Most of these cars, they look like they're about to like explode, like the Blues Brothers car at the end of the Blues Brothers movie when they got to where they got to go and the thing just blew up. That's what these things look like. They look like they're about to fall apart. So you know that the car hasn't been inspected by the TLC. TLC inspection is very, very rigorous. They're very thorough. They go through the car very extensively to make sure that the cars are safe, that what we're using out in the street are safe for passengers out here in New York City. And it's a big deal. That's not a little thing. It's a big deal. So, right now we're coming up to one of the main roads over here, Flatbush Avenue. This is where a lot of these guys hang out. And this what they call the junction over here, where there's a big, it's like a huge shopping area. See, right here on the right-hand side, there's a van there. And he's probably waiting to pick up people. Then there's a couple of cars staged over here. Look at these cars. They're all staged over here, waiting to pick up people because they know that people are going to use it. It's a cheap alternative. Now, they're not giving door-to-door service usually. Some of them do, but most of them don't. See, that guy right there, he's not. He looks like he's legit, but he's not real. He's not real. He just has a bus. What do you call it? And that's what you would normally have. But then he doesn't have a sticker on it. See, there's a bunch of them right here. Look at how these guys, with no shame, they're rolling down these streets, picking people up. I mean, it's insane to me that this is allowed to happen here in New York City, and nobody does anything about it. Nobody says anything. They say it's a cultural thing. I understand. You know what? And I even understand people got to hustle every now and then. But I'm sorry. I paid a ton of money to be able to do what I'm doing out here for you guys. And I'm just not feeling that whole scenario where these guys can just go up in there, pick up a little bus or whatever for cheap money. Here, we're rolling up on one right now, right behind him, right? Look at it. He don't even have. Oh no, he has bus plates. Okay, I give him that, but still, he's not real. He's not legit. He's got like a little number on there, and he's got a little thing on there to make it look legit. It's not legit. I'm sorry, And this is just how it is here in New York, man. It's crazy, If you got a comment about this one, please feel free. Comment on this one. Let me know. I want to hear what you guys got to say about this joint. All right? This is your boy B Black. Take care. Peace.